right, what's up, everybody? Right back at y'all with these boxing news. I want to get into the big buildup that's going to be pretty much starting to steamroll and build like a snowball going down a hill, like an avalanche. You got the two great fighters from Asia who are on a collision course right now. One of them I talk about very, very often. The monster, Inoue. Naoya Inoue. But you've got Junto Nakatani out of Japan as well. Both these fighters are undefeated. 31 fights on their record. 24 by knockout for Nakatani. 27 by knockout for Inoue. In Asia, it's a real big deal, but really worldwide, it's a big deal to see these two fight each other. And they are obliging that as well. They've already verbally agreed that they would go ahead and make this happen. And now the Saudis are getting involved. Make sure you tune in December for the double header, big time fight that's going to be headlined by both these gentlemen. The main event being Inoue versus David Pascal, but Nakatani is fighting against Sebastian Hernandez as well. Now, no pro fight can be overlooked, so both these guys have got to focus on the fight in front of them in order to reap the benefits of history and a good payday by fighting each other in May of 2026. Nakatani, for those that don't know, other than the record I just gave you, he's about 5'8", a southpaw. He's got a slight height and a slight reach advantage on Inoue. Even though he fights at 118 pounds, he's going to be ready to move up to 122 to meet Inoue. And it's a good opportunity for Inoue, depending on how good this fight is. Maybe they do it more than once. We'll have to see. But after that, provided Inoue takes care of business in December, and if he can beat Nakatani in May, it's probably about time for him to move up to 126. But I do appreciate that he's holding off right now for the opportunity to oblige Nakatani the same way Felton obliged him when he came up, and Felton was going to want to move up to 126 eventually, but he waited at 122 because everybody was talking about the monster coming up and that he was going to come up to clean house. And Felton felt he could show him something. Now, he wasn't able to. He got schooled. But he had the heart to wait for him and step in the ring with him. And Inoue is showing that same confidence and appreciation for history and for the boxing fans to wait around for Nakatani. Plus, he's been, I think, fitting pretty well at 122 pounds. I think it's going to be a challenge moving up to 126 or 130 for Inoue, but I think he can do it, and I think for history purposes, he needs to, because he's on a career course right now that could have him end up in the top 10 all-time pound-for-pound fighters ever if he continues to do what he's been doing and moves up and does it in other weight classes. But Inoue's already pound-for-pound top 3, some would say number 1. I think now, after what Bud Crawford just did to Canelo, he's clearly the number 1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. But after that, between Usyk and Inoue, you could say either one is number 2. And Nakatani has broke into the top 10 on ESPN's top 10, but also in the Ring Magazine's top 10. So what do y'all think about these two fighting each other? Southpaw, orthodox, both are soldiers, both have knocked out the majority of their opponents and are both undefeated with 31 fights on their record. Who y'all got if they make it to each other in May? I'm looking forward to talking about these two fighting more often. Stay tuned. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok And like y'all all know, I'm coming at y'all with that fire all the time.